help him shove side lanes and maybe even farm the jungle as well. Look at this one blast, double horsey action, and easily clears the way. Alright, Lelouch, they're able to run into the Coddle. This is a gigantic kill if they can bring down bot. Maybe the damage is lacking to Lelouch. He's able to step back into the action. So secure the kill to the Coddle, but the turnaround has arrived. Mavis dropping the rock, the control still proving to be an issue. They'll chase down Lelouch, but the rest of the party from Polaris have shown up. They're going to try and toss away Natsumi, but he's locked onto his target already. As Carlo will not escape the aggression, but they still might not have the answers to Christian Asta. A time lapse down to the south. Asta's going to be protected for the moment, freshening up a little bit in regard to the resources.
He's healing 2 seconds on AU.
And they get force as well.
Alright, well, you're using an item slot like instinctively all game, and then you swap it, you immediately fat finger the wrong one.
It's a classic.
And you're like, why? Why did I change this slot?
Yeah. It's a big fight. Big timing here for Polaris with their ultimates. They're going to be able to catch out Xavlus before he connects to the team. It's a lot of that damage. Carlo, really nicely done. They wasted the static link on Natsumi. Still going to look to charge on forward, playing with the pressure. Natsumi doesn't have a lot of mana here for the second round of the Ice Storm if required, and they're just going to be forced to get out, in fact. Krish can charge on forward for Lelouch. Doesn't have any ultimate charges to be playing with. Going to be reliant on the 8th Remnant to get a little bit of distance away. And ulti up in a couple of seconds. He might be able to get the TP out if he gets some distance. But T...
For Polaris, they get the Aegis and get out scot-free.
Radiant's
and this Axe reveal is super tough.
Asta,
I say that, but if he's in
it's running underneath the vision. Oh, just gets the BKB inside the inventory. He's going to look to turn around now. Maybe Polaris have jumped too far inside the territory. Natsumi circulate all the damage on Asta, so we won't really be able to take this engagement. They'll turn to Carlo as well. The Tiny is going to be killed off before any abilities have been able to spellcast. And now look at Natsumi, man. They're going to look to fight instead. It's going to scout out instantly. Natsumi charging towards the backline. He's going to be cautious over the toss into the air. He's okay for the moment. The Glimmer can protect him. They're going to turn to with Lelouch instead. And you at the last second. Lelouch, he just gets out. Mimo Cristo. They turn it back around. Timber's gone. Astra's up in 20 seconds. Timber's going to buy back as well. Carlo with the jump in. What a combo. Gets Xavlus. He also Polaris. Krish. He's in trouble for the moment. Timber Chain's not getting enough distance away. Krish. What is going on? TnC. They're throwing the lead.
Krish, what are you doing?
Wait.
He bought back no BKB. Was that CD from using it?
Wait, smoke.
I don't know. Both teams just use like 3 smokes, I feel like, in the span of 20 seconds, but they do have one more.
Roche is falling as well. You got to make a call pretty soon on Polaris. What's the play? Able to jump in. The ball's going to be enough. Lelouch makes it away. They're going to turn to try and get rid of Carlo. But secure the first blood throughout the team fight. They're going to be cautious though, because Natsumi's in trouble. Asta, he's locked onto his target. They need a way to be able to hold back the lead, but giving an opportunity for Natsumi to get the magic immunity off. But they're going to continue to chase him down afterwards. That's a dieback on the carry on Polaris. And it's going to be up to the rest of the components on the Radiant lineups to hold this game 2 back. And maybe that could be on Lelouch. The lack of control, we saw them go into the Hex onto the Timber, then the Coddle went down that route. The 4 staffs as well has just been exceptional. I really think the 4 staffs are kind of the main reason why they're in this position.
Yeah, and the decision for Boss to go back to
Davius, you need every single hero to be able to defend the base. He's going to buy back at least to be able to play with. AU, he's going to be in some trouble as well. He doesn't have a buyback. Lelouch, going to try and force some reactions.
There's the buyback. But how did they stop their buildings from dying? This Weaver with the triple Geminate attack just shreds them.
Krish is in. They know the Rubick just brought back. It's a pretty big kill if they're going to be able to find it. Nemo's on the backline though. Void Spirit playing with fire, trying to deal with the Warlock, cancelling out the ultimate, but Mavis gets it down before he's killed off, and now with the Death Column as well.
Lose and you go home for TnC, so maybe they opt to be a little safe.
Natsumi is incredibly far outside the base. Incredibly far out. Natsumi, look at the defensive capability. They're going to be able to get him away. Meanwhile, Carlo tosses the Rubick inside. They get the double rock ultimate. Force is going to try and get some revenge onto the Tiny. They don't have the damage though. Carlo's able to reposition. Force is in trouble for the moment. A blink is going to be stopped in its tracks. They don't have the buybacks. And Natsumi doesn't have the control as well. He's trying to play around with the static link. Gets another BKB off, but it will not matter. Asta, he wants a high five. Instead, he...